At Yale, Delgado became fascinated by the idea that electrodes implanted in animals' brains could control aggressive behavior.
In the 1960s, Professor Jose Delgado took a normally hostile bull and implanted electrodes into its brain, electrodes that could be activated by a radio transmitter. His objective was to see if stimulation of the bull's midbrain could short-circuit the rage signals, stopping the bull before it reached the matador. The button was pressed. The bull's aggression ceased instantly.
If electrodes implanted in animals are possible, can we implant electrodes in the human brain?
We were interested today to hear that more than 100 law enforcement officials in Mexico are having microchips implanted in their arms.
A New Jersey policeman says he's alive today thanks to a medical ID chip implanted in his arm.
Everyone from Alzheimer's patients to secret agents may someday get their very own barcode.
It's a tiny computer chip that can be implanted in the body and then scanned for personal and medical information.
How about a high-tech chip?
It's being marketed in Georgia as life-saving technology.
Convicts would be forced to have a device implanted.
They've been used to track criminals in the UK, even get this, school children in Japan.
An Ohio company has become the first American firm to implant silicon chips in employees to track their every move.
Even if that chip is something you'd normally find on pets, not humans.
Don't be surprised if your company asks to tag you in the years ahead.
One option, placing a tracking microchip under a service member's skin.
But there is a catch. You have to implant a chip inside your brain.
Saudi inventor has created a killer microchip. Not only does it include a GPS device, it also has a lethal dose of cyanide, which can be activated at any time. You get my point?
Scientists over in Japan have developed new technology that will allow them to see inside your mind and actually reproduce what you are thinking onto a computer screen before you act.
Now, we told you before about a high-tech microchip that could be implanted in the arm.
Researchers have actually managed to implant miniature muscle and neural stimulators to control the creature's flight. So what's the ultimate goal here? Let me ask you about human applications. I mean, someday might they use this on human beings?
Well, I don't think they're quite ready to say that yet.
These are very powerful tools, especially if they fall in the hands of somebody with political ambition.